Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel or welcome to the journey if this is your first time joining. My name is Willow and I react to music I don't know. Now I'm trying something with my fringe today. I don't think it's working, but we're gonna work with it for now. Today I have a Patreon request for the month of October. I feel like most of you went with like spooky-ish vibes, somewhat witchy, spirit, whatnot related. So today I'll be reacting to Mr. CROWLEY by Ozzy Osbourne. Now I obviously know who Ozzy is and I know a lot of his songs, but I honestly don't know if I do know this one. I wasn't the craziest biggest fan. I know a lot of the songs from Black Sabbath as well, but just not all of them. So I may have heard this one. My brother is a bigger fan than I was. He's literally got Ozzy tattooed on his fingers. Maybe I know it, maybe I've heard it, maybe he definitely knows it, so like, you know, I may have heard it before. This is a live performance, so I definitely know that I'm not seeing this, at least. And this is a request from Darren. By the way, hello Darren, and thank you as usual. I'm really excited to get into it. Let's go! But before we do so, if you also have a request for me, you can do so on Patreon like Darren did, or you can also check out my Ko-fi page. Both of the links will be in the description below. Check them out if you will. But for now, we'll be listening to some music. I had forgotten to light the candle, but it is now lit, so we are ready to begin. I'm not lighting these ones for obvious reasons. They're now part of my background. They were meant to be something a lot cooler, but I've had them for way too long for them to be still cool. They were meant to like be black and bleed red, but they've just turned purple now. Oh, I've done something wrong. Wait, give me a second. I've done something wrong. I've lost... Okay, it's tiny, actually. Okay. Let me go back and pay attention to whatever I'm doing. I cannot put it full screen. There we go. Now, I do know who Aleister Crowley is, assuming the song is about him. Weird man. The keyboard is giving that whimsical, mystical vibe. Literally. That's so funny. What's that like? Finger licking. Such an interesting guitar design. I mean, there are questionable choices on the fashion department as well. impressed with like 3 guitar solos in this. Ooh. Oh, just hitting all the right notes. I really wanted him to hit that gong. I really wanted him to hit that gong. Damn it. Alright, lads. I feel like we need to have a look at the lyrics for me to be able to speak about it a bit more. Other than the first 2 lyrics that I heard. Mr. CROWLEY, what went on in your head? Good question. Honestly, I think everyone wondered. I can't tell if I've heard it before. I feel like there's a handful of songs, maybe 2 hands, maybe 3 hands, but I don't have 3 hands, of songs from Ozzy that I listen to, like, I'll say on a regular basis, like, that I just, like, I know, you know, that are, like, on my playlist. I know this one wasn't, so, like, whether I've heard it before or not, like, it kind of just blends in with the other songs that I don't really know. If that makes sense. I keep talking about him as if he's still alive. I was gutted when I heard the news. Ah, sweet nectar of Jesus. I fully forgot what I was going to say. I fully forgot. But let's just have a look at the lyrics, shall we? I was going to say it has like a melody of its own, obviously. And quite catchy at that. I went to grab my coffee and I was like, Mr. CROWLEY. Burn, burn, burn. What went on in your head? That's the lyric that I caught at the beginning. And did you talk to the dead? The first one made me really, really laugh. You were there. Your lifestyle to me seemed so tragic with the thrill of it all. You fooled all the people with magic. Yeah, you waited on Satan's call. Mr. Charming, did you think you were pure? Mr. Alarming, ooh, a nocturnal report. Ooh, I'm loving the rhymes and the writing. Uncovering things that were sacred, manifest on this earth. Conceived in the eye of a secret, and they scattered the afterbirth. Mr. CROWLEY, won't you ride my white horse? Mr. CROWLEY, it's symbolic, of course. Symbolic of what? What's your white horse? Am I missing something? I don't think I know this reference of a white horse. Well, other than like a prince coming on a white horse to save a princess, but that's like the only reference I can think of. Oh, what is the colour of Napoleon's horse? Of the white... Wait, what is the colour of the white horse of Napoleon? Whatever. I don't know what I'm on about. It's symbolic, of course. Won't you ride my white horse? What does that mean? Let me know if you know what that means. I feel like this should be obvious, but it's just not coming to me. Approaching a time that is classic. I hear that maiden's call. Approaching a time that is drastic. Standing with their backs to the wall. What was it? Polemically sent? I want to know what you meant. I want to know what you meant. That's what I wasn't sure what he was saying. At the end, I was like, I want to know what you... And I thought he said did. I want to know what you did. Mr. CROWLEY, definitely an interesting character in history. I don't know everything. I've read about him time and time again, but then I keep forgetting because my brain just be like that. It like will retain 5%. of the whole thing. All I know is, yeah, he was crazy, allegedly, but also kind of like a fraud, but also kind of just like, yeah, digging into some really, really dark shit. Not surprised that Ozzy wrote a song about him. Where was he from as well? If you just look at his face, he just has a face, you know what I mean? Royal Leamington Spa. I don't even know where that is. Oh wow, that's lovely. Where is that? Oh, near Stratford-upon-Avon. Okay, so it was near Birmingham. That was my question in all this thing of like researching this. It was like near where Ozzy was from as well, so like it kind of makes sense in a way. But all that aside, I really, really enjoyed the song. I think it was just catchy, you know. Sometimes that's the thing, because like it's the same melody over and over, other than with the 3 blissful guitar solos. And the drums also were like, they were kind of prog in a way. I'm saying that just because I feel like it wasn't necessarily like super common in the 80s. That was in 1980, that song. To just be kind of like offbeat a little bit. I feel like sometimes they were, but like on purpose. And that was interesting to me. But again, I guess I don't listen to that much music from that era, but I do. But also not as much. Like, it's not a main thing in my listening sprees. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. My brain. I was gonna say something. I was going somewhere. But yes, the guitar solos, blissful. We got like 3 or like 2.5. One of them was like kind of short, but like when I said he was hitting all the right notes, I mean like all of them. You know, sometimes in guitar solos you get lost. You're just like, you kind of lost me along the way. It's either too long or like there was a switch up and it's like, I was on board, but now I'm not. Sometimes, not always, obviously. I love a good guitar solo, but sometimes it can go on, and you're just like, we started somewhere, we got lost along the way. But in this case, it was like every note was just like hitting the right spot, being like, oh, yes, give me more. Oh, that is music from heaven. Yeah, no, honestly, really, really enjoy that. But yeah, I was a bit scared at first, because like sometimes when it is a bit repetitive in terms of melody, because like all of the verses are basically the same thing, right? Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. It can just get a bit repetitive for me, for my liking, and it's more, it would be more the kind of music that I would put in the background. Like, it's fine if it plays in the background because I'm not paying attention to it, but if I'm paying attention to it, there's a chance I will skip in the middle of the song because I'm like, I want to hear it, but at some point I'm like, I'm done with it, I've heard it, you know what I mean? But in this case, it wasn't the case. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't the case. Like, I was scared that it might be the case. But yeah, no, this was a great surprise, and I liked it, I loved it. It felt a bit weird to go this far back in time also. Such luscious hair. And so much colour. So much colour, you know? I'm not confident enough on the timeline of things to know, like, when it all went dark. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of style. That was a lot of colour. But anyway, thank you so much for your suggestion, as always, Darren. You always give bangers. And I will be adding this one to my playlist to listen to this October. And you know, guys, as well, if you would like me to make playlists of like the songs that I've reacted to, like, I don't know, in terms of like vibes, different vibes, or like just a big playlist in general for like on Spotify, I mean. But I could be like, ooh, spooky playlists of like the songs that I've reacted to. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna make them for myself, but if you want me to make them available for you to listen to as well, then let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what your favourite Ozzy Osbourne, including Black Sabbath, song is down in the comments below. And if you have any other... The fuck is that? Okay, it was just windy outside, but the window, like, it sounded like someone was right there. Was right in the window. Could be my cat, to be fair. Kitty boy! No. That's not my cat. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you would like me to react to another Ozzy Osbourne song. There's a chance that I've heard it before, so I'll let you know if I know the song, obviously. Like I said before, if you would like to leave me a request and support the channel, there are multiple ways to do that. Coffee and Patreon are some of those ways, and you will find the links down in the description below. On Patreon you get early access to these videos, access to some more exclusive content, and access to some tarot readings, a monthly tarot reading. Oh, I'm just realising I have to do the one for October. I also I do have another channel, by the way, on which I could talk about Aleister Crowley. I like to talk about witchcraft and ghosts and all this sort of stuff. I even wonder, I may have mentioned him before, actually. So anyway, if you'd like to check that out, if you're into that sort of stuff as well, that will also be linked down in the description. You know what I mean. And I also have a podcast. But for now, I don't think I've said really anything. But yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I surely did. I'm glad that I looked up the lyrics as well, because I just love the writing. The writing was just really, really nice. I will see you all very soon. Bye!